What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2. And what we're going to do is go ahead and review this live that Ts Madison did. Now, this was from a couple of days ago. Now, what I did not know was Hollywood, the alleged boyfriend, but stylist to Shannon Sharpe, actually was in the chat. So we're going to go ahead and do a live review on this. Plus, I wanted to go ahead and bring this up. Remember, Hollywood has been throwing subliminals since he got fired from working with Shannon Sharpe, right? Well, he had posted this of Nicki Minaj quote. So let's go ahead and listen to it right now.
And he did that was because he was hurting inside, because he shitted on me and finally got shitted on. And imagine that.
Well,
Imagine that.
Yeah. So, Hollywood has been feeling a certain kind of way. Allegedly, Shannon Sharpe has been trying to block some opportunities for Hollywood, but he's still out here working, styling different athletes. Now, I do want to say this. Hollywood speaks about in this live with Ts Madison how he was like, yo, Shannon Sharpe was like a brother to me. Now, we all thought, some more was going on, but again, Hollywood doesn't explain exactly the relationship, but this was very interesting because, Hollywood been throwing these subliminals, and this was the first time he actually spoke. So let's go ahead and play the intro. Please hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to the channel if you like what you hear. Let's get into it, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get into the video. And if you know Ts Madison, she does not hold her word. So, yeah, language.
Harvested back. So, for me, personally, I personally think, and these are just my personal opinions, I don't know Shannon Sharpe. I don't know his stylist at the time that was his stylist. I know that there was a rumor circulating around him and the stylist, and then the stylist was fired. I know that. And instead of getting ahead of it and being like, this my friend, this my people's, oh, well, bitch, okay, if it's my boyfriend, let it be that. He was terminated. And after he was terminated, we began to hear videos of Shannon Sharpe getting his dick sucked. He magically on live getting his dick sucked or some bit or whoever.
We can't see it, so we don't know who.
So I want to go ahead and put this in here. So since Shannon Sharpe had fired Hollywood, it seemed like Sharpe has been going down this path of like trying to prove that he's not gay. And let's be honest, for a man to, when you are told like people are saying you're gay and you're not, you feel like you have to speak up and you feel like you have to prove your manness, you prove your toughness, right? And it seems like this is what Shannon Sharpe has been doing, trying to prove his manhood or trying to prove his toughness. But gay people are tough too. But Shannon Sharpe is taking it to a whole new level because he definitely shouldn't be in any of this shit. Let's just be honest about that.
Who was sucking his dick?
No, we heard whatever. We heard all that going on in the back. We started hearing that. We did not need to hear Shannon Sharpe over there moaning and groaning. Oh, yes, what was her name? Michelle? Yeah, Michelle. Yeah. Oh, Michelle. Oh. Give me that pussy. Oh. Give me that pussy. And then we've seen all of these people, I think that it was the unnecessary attempt to win the approval of people, of men. Mm-hmm. I think men unknowingly be in homosexual shit because they're so busy trying to prove to other men what they are and what they are not, instead of being a real man and motherfucking standing on business. Instead of standing on business, saying, bitch, okay, what the fuck? So, I mean, and protecting your friend. That's the way I see it.
Right. Because it wasn't after until the rumors he fired Hollywood. Now, I want to put some context into it because if you remember, Shannon Sharpe had said he had this woman who was his assistant, right? I think her name was Angela, but Angela, we'll just say that Angela, the assistant, originally was his stylist and did everything for him, right? Well, because he was getting busier, well, she couldn't really style him and do everything at once. So he hired Hollywood. So what ended up happening when he hired Hollywood allegedly was only styling him in the clothes that Angela had bought. The assistant felt some kind of way because those are the clothes that she bought, but Hollywood is getting all the attention, going to all the games, getting all the shout outs and stuff like that. And she's like, well, I'm the one who bought the clothes and you're giving him the shout out, you're giving him the praise. And then Shannon Sharpe felt a certain kind of way, so he fired Hollywood. Now, that sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me, but that was Shannon Sharpe's excuse. So let's continue.
It's all right. Like,
And it's even more fucked up if it's actually your nigga, allegedly.
I mean, if it was his boyfriend, so what? So what?
That you fired him. That's what I mean. That's the fucked up.
That's what I'm saying about the karmatic energy. Like instead of you went on a tirade of trying to prove this manhood, and now you got all these bitches saying you trying to fuck them in the ass, and this white bitch over here saying this and the other, and then the thing, instead of just being like, that was my stylist, he's been styling me,
Yes, he's gay.
and he's gay, and he's my friend, and I don't need to explain anything to anybody because I'm a 99-year-old man, bitch, that can do what the fuck I want to do.
You a what-year-old?
99-year-old.
And also, nobody cared about Shannon Sharpe being gay. If he was or not, it still wouldn't have changed his audience, or people would have, left. People would have unsubscribed from his channel or his podcast or whatnot. People wouldn't have cared either way.
Oh man, and I can do what the fuck that I want to do. I can do whatever it is I choose, bitch. I'm rich. Firing him was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. And because after that happened, we constantly seen Unc, in the words of all the niggas that look up to him, we've constantly seen Unc in the position of, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying he gay no more. Ain't nobody saying that now. Hey, shit, he getting all the pussy now. Ain't nobody saying.
And now you got a $50 million lawsuit. So was it worth it? Now I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to the part where Hollywood joins the chat. So Hollywood ends up going to live. Now I can't. So this was uploaded from Instagram onto YouTube. And on Instagram, you can't see the chat. So yeah, there's nothing to look at. So I don't know exactly what he was saying, except whatever Ts Madison was repeating back. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit when he joins the chat.
Now we're looking at all these women. We're looking at all these women. Oh, we're looking at all these women. Hey, Hollywood Muegler. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh.
We're not starting a fire.
No, I don't want to start a fire. I just was giving my 2 cents. I don't want to start on fire. I'm just giving my 2 cents. And my 2 cents is, as his stylist and his personal assistant and friend and stuff like that, I felt that it was improper to terminate your position or his position based off of rumors and allegations in the streets to cover up your manhood. And now your manhood is all over the place.
Literally.
For the law to dissect.
We didn't know anything about that. We didn't know anything about the things. We didn't know nothing. All we knew was that it was Club Shay Shay. All we knew was Club Shay Shay. That's all we knew.
And I want to say, even though there had been that rumor that him and Hollywood had some kind of secret relationship, right? There was no mess. There was nothing criminal, right? There was nothing that we knew of. Now, doing more research, we know that Shannon Sharpe has settled some previous lawsuits, right? However, none of that was in the public. Now that this case with this Gabby lady, the 19-year-old, the 19-year-old at the time, Now that we know about this situation, we've been looking into his past and different shows that he done and said things and like, connecting all the dots. But when Hollywood was there, the little rumor about him being gay, that was nothing. Ain't nothing like it's not criminal.
We knew Club Shay Shay, and what's the comedian? Cat Williams, Monique, and all the people that were coming on that we didn't know nothing about. And then that allegation came out that he was sexually ambiguous, and he you know. Oh, wait a minute. You said, oh, hold on. You said we were like brothers. We had the best conversation for him to do me like he did. It was fun. I believe that. I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. I also believe that y'all fucked a couple times. I don't know. That's my belief. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to confirm nor deny. Listen, I'm a queen.
Listen, we all think it.
I've been with men for many. I'm headed to my 50s. I've been fucking niggas since I was 11.
Ooh, not 11.
Bitch, I'm experienced. So, but nobody has to, you know. But he looked nice. He was doing his thing. It was no scandals. It was motherfucking. It was no scandals. It was none of this shit that's going on now. But I just personally feel that the universe repays every debt. Yeah, you did, but he blocked me. I don't know why he blocked me, but it's okay. Bless his heart. But the universe, the universe repays every debt, or it pays out everything that you put in the bank, in its bank. The karmatic energy has a way of cycling itself. I've done it. I've talked about people like a motherfucking dog, bitch. People talk about me like a dog. I don't get down into spraying people's business because I don't really care about people's business like that. Because, you know, I don't care about people's business. So I don't do that Tasha K shit, getting all over there trying to find, going through your garbage can, trying to find what you ate last week. I don't give a fuck about that. I just talk about the surface and give my opinion.
So I want to say something. I think what Ts Madison is saying, like Tasha K will try to get the exclusives versus Ts Madison, who will just talk about the things that are already out there. I kind of hate the way that different people put bloggers against each other as far as like, oh, well, I do it this way. Oh, I do it this way. Technically, we all gossiping. We're not better than any. Gossip is a sin, right? Gossiping is a sin, right? I'm going to go check with my church friends, but I believe gossiping is a sin. So no matter which way you do it, whether you do it politely or you go the extra mile and, you know, make it a little demonic and evil, it's still gossiping at the end of the day. We know better than each other.
But because those girls get different types of karmatic payback. Those girls get a whole different type of karmatic payback. But everybody that works get paid. Everybody working. Whether you working on a bitch nerves, you're gonna get paid. Whether you working good, you're gonna get paid. Whether you working a motherfucking goddamn field job, you're gonna get paid. Everybody working, bitch, get paid. Everybody. Ain't nobody gonna miss it. Ain't nobody gonna miss their paycheck. You gonna get it.
Oh, period. He said he got candy and tablets and God open doors for him.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring you on the Fag Talk. I don't want to do it here on this live. I need to be whooped and beat because, bitch, when we talk about it, bitch, we're going to talk about it because I already know what the children going to motherfucking give. Bitch, I need to be whooped, beat, stomped, and all of the things because I already know where it's going to go because I know what my influence gives. I know what my influence and my presence does. I already know that. So I'm
going to go ahead and stop it right there, you guys. But would y'all be down for Ts Madison doing an interview with Hollywood Muegler or Hollywood Simpson? I forgot his real name, but Hollywood Simpson, as some people reference him. I think that would be dope. Like to finally get his story and get the truth out there. Because I think it's been so many of these subliminals that Hollywood has posted. Just put your story out there. We just want the truth. That's all you got to do is put out the truth. I feel that if he just went in silence and he wasn't throwing shade or little subliminals at Shannon Sharpe, I'd be like, okay, he can stay quiet and just ignore the noise. But almost every day, or at least when a scandal happens with Shannon Sharpe, Hollywood is always talking. So at the end of the day, yeah, do that interview. Do that interview. But let me know what you guys think in the chat, in the comment section. Please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And what do you think? Do you think that Shannon Sharpe has been trying to overcompensate and pretending to be, you know, a masculine straight man just so that he can help his image, or has that hurt him? Let me know what you think, because again, him being gay is legal, but him allegedly, you know, assault, battery, that's illegal, and that's going to get you into some trouble. So all this masculinity and trying to prove yourself and how many girls you can get, that's only going to end up hurting you. But again, you guys, we out of here. Deuces, everybody. Love